Good morning. It's February 1st, so I figured today is a good day to begin to introduce my vision to anybody who's willing to listen, because I think I have a vision that is something that is very important to me. It's been very important to other people, and I just want to share it with you. My vision is called Faith in Nature, and the faith in nature is based upon the idea and the fact that being outside in nature can have a healing effect on a person's mind, body, and spirit. I've seen it firsthand, and I've experienced it firsthand. And I want to apologize immediately, because when I do videos, I do them from the hip. I shoot from the hip, and I don't have any format, so it's going to be a little bit of rambling, but at the same time, any emotions that may be involved are they're true to me, and they're not going to be scripted or anything like that. So anytime in the future or whatever, I'm just going to go at it like this, because that's kind of who I am and the way I operate. So anyway, okay, apology section done, and back to faith in nature. I've experienced during some extended hikes, and traveling to South America, to Ecuador, being in places that have a higher energy of nature, and the nature spirits that are in the forests or in the mountains, and the water spirits and everything like that. So I just want to be able to share that with a certain community. It was my general idea, as I wanted to start out with a certain community, and that community is one that I've been working with and for probably 5-6 years, maybe 5 or 6 years, yeah, probably. And that's the childhood cancer community, and it's something that's very close to me and dear to my heart, and it's been it's what I've explained to people before. It's just part of my path and part of my purpose. I don't know if there was a defining moment exactly that I could pinpoint that said that I have to do this, other than just coming across the information and not being able to turn my back on the kids. And then in turn it became, it wasn't just the kids who had cancer, it's the entire families. So I mean, there's a lot of need within that. So having walked with Tony Stoddard from New Hampshire and going with him out to the Appalachian Trail, and seeing his vision of doing something big for his son that he had lost to neuroblastoma, it was to me, it was profound, because I watched him. And Tony, I apologize. I should have said something to you, but I know this is your story, and I'll hopefully I can get you on the video, and you can tell this story as well, because it was very powerful watching you and walking with you. But I seen a man who is in a very dark place, of course, because of the situation of losing his child. But I also seen the arms of Mother Nature open up and welcome him and hold him, and allow him a little peace, if not just momentarily. And sometimes, if that's all that's available, I mean, that's what a beautiful blessing that is, just to be momentarily, to be able to let go of something that's clutched in our hearts. And I mean, it's a lot of times I've been out into the forest, and that's where I go see my mother. It's like, Mom, my heart's breaking or whatever, and it's just that you have to let it go, just even for a split second. She will take it, and she will hold you. And I got to watch the connection of a city boy. He was like I said, he'd never been out in the woods before, and it was just like, it was pretty cool. And just to be able to assist him in recognizing how we are connected to the trees and the trail and the sky and the water and everything that's that's a part of us and that we're a part of, that we've forgotten because of our, attachment to concrete and steel. So my vision is to be able to take men down to Ecuador, where I have found my spiritual center, to a place that is in a valley of intensified is a good word, energy of healing, and to introduce these men to some people that I have that have assisted me in releasing and healing and connecting to a lot of places in my heart and my soul that I needed to basically deal with. So, excuse me, and I really want to hang on. I gotta pause this because I got a cough.